Regardless of how you were trained in sales, I've found that most salespeople end up following a simple four-step sales system, and it's killing their success. Stay with me while I define what those steps are, and then we'll explore why this system leads to wasted time and lost sales. In its simplest form, the four-step sales process is number 1, qualify, 2, present, 3, close, and 4, follow up. Let's walk it through. Step number 1, qualify. The first thing the salesperson does is to qualify the prospect. She does this by asking questions to uncover the prospect's wants and needs, to find out if they have the ability to pay and if they're interested in moving forward. If she determines that there's either no interest or no potential, she disqualifies the prospect and moves on. However, if the prospect gives positive signals or the salesperson just can't let it go, she proceeds to step number 2, the presentation. Now this is the real meat for most salespeople. Here's where they get to show what they know, to share product knowledge, propose solutions, and give cost and price information. Their objective is to demonstrate their ability to meet the prospect's needs and to get the prospect wanting the product or service that they have. They answer questions, show features and benefits, and generally solve the prospect's stated problems and issues. After the presentation comes step number 3, the close. At the end of the presentation, the close step is where the salesperson asks for the order, for a yes or no. Now, back during the presentation, she may have asked a number of trial close questions designed to get the prospect used to saying the word yes. Isn't this just what you were looking for? Can you see how this solution will benefit you? Isn't it a nice day outside? And when presented with the close, some of the prospects will say, yes, let's move ahead with the deal. They're ready to buy, they sign the paperwork. Deal done. Get the order, get out, wrap it up, and move on. Great. But often the prospect says no or has objections or needs to think it over or to sleep on it or give some other form of not yes, not yet. But don't worry, that's what step 4 is all about. In step 4, the follow-up, the salesperson agrees to come back tomorrow for the decision, or to call, or text, or email, or wait for the prospect to get back to them. So if you find yourself following this 4-step sales process, either by design or default, my question to you is, well, how's that working out for you? If the answer is, it's working just fine, then great, you don't need to listen to me anymore. Keep up the good work and enjoy the fruits of your very successful sales career. But if for some reason, some or many of your presentations don't end up with a signed contract and payment, then we need to explore why and what might be going wrong. So stay tuned for my next segment about the buying system being employed by the prospects against salespeople. It may be very familiar and painful to you, but don't worry. If you find yourself caught in this trap, there is a way out, a better way. It can change the way you sell. It can result in more closes, less stress, and a higher income for you. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, on to the prospects system.